Hello everyone, and welcome back to Allthemodium 7. In the last episode, we did a few things, once again touching on create. So the first thing is we set up this guy. It's a nice little windmill, and then attached to the bottom is actually a nice little kelp farm. Now the kelp's still growing, and we don't have it placed everywhere, but in theory, it should be good enough, right? This guy spins around, obviously. He connects up to this portable storage interface, and then all the kelp is sent up here and into this chest. And beautiful, it fills up, blah, blah, blah. We can hook it up to our system at some point when we need to. The other thing we did, which looked a lot better, arguably, was this up here. We started making our first little conveyor line. So the idea here is that crushed obsidian dust will be put into this chest via our crusher and entangled block over here. And then it will get lava placed on it. We got the lava coming out of the ender tank, so that should work. It spouts lava on it, then stamps it again. Then we should have, I believe, one of these, a sturdy sheet. Now the issue is, the obsidian dust that we need, I believe, needs to be this create obsidian dust, which you can get, allegedly, from an obsidian comb, from an obsidian bee, which, to be honest, actually, I have neither of those bees, so yeah, I think it might be easier for us to set up a crushing wheel instead. Now this guy, it's not as simple as just crafting him. We need to craft mechanical crafters to then craft him. So we've got a little bit of a task ahead of us, to say the least. Luckily though, I think most of it we can automate with our system. We are going to have to add an extra little step. We don't have to, but I think I'm going to, for the enrichment chamber. So this enriching factory. Currently we don't have him hooked up to any automation, which we honestly should have. It would have made things a lot easier for us. But if we do that, then one of the ingredients for the mechanical crafter is this electron tube. And this guy needs polished rose quartz, which you can get either by deploying sandpaper on rose quartz, using sandpaper manually, or enrichment chamber. So there we go. So first of all, the crushing wheel. We'll leave it for now. We could set up automation in the future, but for now, we'll leave it as it is. I'm going to create the pattern for the mechanical crafters. I don't know if we have the crafting table auto-crafted. We do now. Anyway, let's double check, actually. So, what's it say here? Yeah, no, we didn't. We have the brass casing automated, but not the crafting table. The tube, we'll add this recipe as well. The rose quartz, we're going to do the enrichment chamber recipe. And then the rose quartz itself that's not polished is just a simple crafting recipe. It also showed it in the metallurgic infuser. So that's an option. I'll leave it for now. I don't think it's worth us doing. Like, we've got plenty of redstone, so I don't think we need to do that. But we could. It's an option. It's there. It's definitely there. So now I'm going to place in every single thing except for this processing pattern, I believe. All these are crafting ones. The processing pattern, we're going to have to set up a system with the enrichment chamber, which might be a little bit messy because I can't really get to it with my laser node. So yeah, this might be a little bit it might be a little bit messy depending on how we do this. The other option is I just set up a completely new one over here, which, to be honest, not the worst idea we've ever had. Enrichment chamber. What do we need? Oh, don't mind if I do. What I'll do as well is I'm going to order all of this stuff, which it might take a little while, but we'll order it all. We should hopefully get it all, and then I can just craft it all in the little grid here, and that should be fine. Like already, look, we can go enriching factory. And then, I don't know, we'll have to wait a bit, but we should be able to do the other stuff. Realistically as well, I might wait, like, look, we've already got obsidian dust, but not the right one, apparently, of course. What I might do is add all of that stuff within this thing here. So, for example, if we go at mechanism and we search, like, alloy, I should be able to say, like, hey, keep 8 of these, keep 8 of these, and keep 8 of these. And that should be good enough. Realistically as well, if we wanted to, we could drag this stuff in, like, hey, keep some control circuits, keep some advanced ones, some elite ones, and some ultimate ones. I think that'll be fine. It can make do with that. All we need to do now is wait and take our time with our words. We'll slap this guy down here. That should be fine. We'll go ender gate just to power it. One of these bad boys. There we go. Already, this guy's pretty good. He's probably good enough to be honest. Now, he's not really getting any power for whatever reason. but that should be fine. Hopefully. So what's next? I've got to do all this laser stuff. We've done it a million times. I'll be honest, every time we do a new one, I completely forget what we need. I think it's pretty straightforward. I think we just get item cards now. And for some reason, the item cards, believe it or not, we don't have automated. Very, very strange. But anyhow, it's actually pretty simple to set up. So I'll slap this guy down here. In the enrichment factory, we can clear all these sides. It doesn't really matter. We're going to set the top to be input and output so that it can all be managed via this laser node. I think that means I want another item card as well. If we open this up, we can click on the down tab. For one, we're going to want to insert on it. Now, but before we actually put this in, I probably want to set up like the channels. So some of these are different channels. You can tell by the color within the laser, believe it or not. We want a completely different one. I really should have a book somewhere keeping track of all the different ones we're up to. I don't know if there's like a, let me actually have a look. Is there something that keeps track of this? Card holder by Laser.io? Maybe. I'll craft one. I'll see what it does. We'll see if it somehow has kept track of every card I've made. Oh no, I think this is just going to store the card. Okay, well, I don't know. That doesn't really help us too much. I don't think anyway. But what we're going to do is cycle through here to a color we don't have already. Do we have a pink salmon colored laser? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure all of our lasers are here. We've got like a purple one. We've got a lot of the white ones, and we've got orange. We might be able to get away with the color before that. What was the color before that? Green, yellow? Do we have it? Any yellows? That's obviously blue. That's obviously orange. I think we could do yellow. No, that's yellow there. Okay, we're up to green, ladies and gentlemen. We're up to green. I guess we'll slap this guy here as well. So on the down tab. Oh, okay. So if you have the card holder, it'll all be in here. Yeah, I guess that's handy. Nice little interface. So we want to have this level 5 one. I actually don't want to place it here. I don't know why I did that. We want to make a new one, right? Yeah. Please bear with me. This is quite the adventure of an episode whilst not moving a single inch. Crafter. Here we go. I'll go through this because I don't see many people using Laser.io, so I figure, we should show it off when we do use it. So underneath this guy, we're going to place in our channel 5 card. We can right click on it. We want to set this guy to extract. What that will do is it'll extract from the barrel to the laser network. Now, obviously, currently it's not connected to anything. It's got no cool little lasers. So we're going to shift right click and then right click on the one we want to connect to. And that should be good. So the next thing we want to do is run in here. On this guy, on the down spot, we're going to put this in, right click him, set him to channel 5 again. There we go. And we actually want to insert this guy. So we obviously want to place him in. So that should be good. We'll leave it on default. It'll just place it in, I imagine, the top. But I think you can cycle these if you want to make sure that you're getting it in the right spot. But we should be good as it is. The next thing we want to do is also chuck in this guy. And we want this guy to extract on channel 0, which is actually the channel that we have that sends it. You can't really see, but I think there's a laser right there. And it's sending it into our ender chest. So that should be good. This, as far as I'm aware, should be pretty much automated. Unless, for some reason, we don't have power in our ender gate, which it kind of looks like we don't. Which reminds me, what do we do for power? Yeah, the power's over here. I'm not entirely sure why the power's not powering. It happens. What's going on here? I need an axe. There we go. Yeah, this guy's empty. This guy, almost empty. A lot emptier than he should be. We need to check in on our ethylene production real quick. Ooh, have a look at this. Our issue is a lack of biofuel, which we're getting from this crushing factory, which we're getting from this sawmill, which we were meant to be getting from this. We were meant to allegedly be getting enough stuff. I think no longer is one of these garden cloches able to keep up with our demands. Very interesting. Now, I think you can put bone meal in here, so that's an option. Or I don't know, we make another garden cloche? What are we thinking here? What is our plan? We definitely need more food to be coming in here, though. I think... the problem is, this guy's emptying pretty fast. I don't even think just a second garden cloche is going to make up for it. Yeah, okay. A little bit of a Yeah, a little bit of a sticky situation. Now we still do. I don't know if it's in here somewhere, but we still do have like a an ender chest full of greenery. I'm pretty sure. If we go back into the overworld, man, this is gonna be a little bit of a messy episode, I think. I was really hoping to get this. I still think we can get our obsidian, but we sadly we need to finish this little side quest we're doing. Over here we have a farm that's constantly meant to be filling up this guy. Underneath this block, this chest, we can actually pick it up, is a harvester pylon. And now a really cool thing about this mod is it's actually updated recently. So previously you had to place it within water, but now we can actually pick it up. It made it a little bit tricky to interact with it when you had a chest on top, but we can now place it, I believe, above water, and it should still work just as fine. We've got a piece of wheat over here. It looks to be fully grown. Let's see if it halves them. I'm hoping. I've got to change this to be 7 by 7 and place my chest on top. It's got no spot for the wheat, but I'll still take a wheat out. Oh, look, it harvested it anyway, so it's doing something. We could use this. You know what I mean? Like this could be used. I think, to be honest though, what we're probably gonna do here is upgrade this guy into just sending the stuff in straight into our system, into our personal ender chest. I think that's probably the better use. So I'll diamond it. We'll place purple dye. This should now go directly into our system. And then, I don't know, if we want to, we can export from there, I think. I think that's probably the easier option. So, do we add melon seeds here? Is that like a bad idea? I'll be honest, I'm not sure how these pylons work entirely, in terms of whether they can harvest crops in a configurable radius. I'm going to hold W. We'll see. We'll skip ahead a little bit. So it shows us wheat. Yep. Okay. I have a hunch that it can only do wheat because it's not showing off anything else. But I'll tell you what, for the sake of science, let's give it a shot. So we'll break some of this stuff. We'll place these two here. I guess we'll place 3. Why not? We'll break a little bit of spot for it to actually grow. We should have plenty of bone meal, or at the very least, bone meal capabilities. Let's grow this guy fully. Grow this guy fully. Grow this guy fully. If you bone meal them, no, they do nothing else once they've grown. But I think we can grab a watering can, and this will do stuff. Yeah, look. Okay, so we've got a melon. It exists. There is a melon. Is it going to harvest it? I would genuinely be surprised if it did. Let's have a look. We've got wheat over there. I think I just saw it harvest this piece of wheat. I'm guessing it's going to get to that one over there when it's ready. Did I set a 7 by 7 or did it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold on. Let's open this guy. 9 by 9. There we go. That should now be able to get that one. Yep. Still not getting this. I'll try one more thing. I'll try giving this guy an axe. Can I even do that? No, it won't let me. Okay. So I don't think he can handle melons as of currently. So that's fine. We'll rip this stuff up though. Boom, boom. We got a few extra seeds, maybe. Maybe if we're lucky. Let's quickly throw that up. There we go. And we'll put the wheat seeds back. So we need a different melon farm. We could just keep doing garden cloches. In fact, realistically, I should probably set up automation for the garden cloches. Should we do that? Yeah. You know what? Let's turn this downside into an upside. So, garden cloche. Oh, you know what? I don't actually know if it's as easy as I'm sort of hinting at automating it to be. Because what you need to do... you know what? I don't think it is. Because you have to like place down this workbench. You have to like put ingredients in it. And I think you have to like select manually what you want. I mean... I'm sure there's probably a way to automate that side of things as well. Man, I don't know. To be honest, if we're going to be completely honest, it's probably better for us to just set up these phytogenic insulators, right? Like here, let's bring this guy with. This guy's going to be a little experiment. In fact, I think I actually want to be back over here. Listen, we sort this issue out. It sorts out our power for a little bit, okay? Just for a little bit, and then we can get back to create. You just bear with me, please. So, phytogenic insulator. I mainly want this guy to eventually connect up with this guy, right? So, realistically, I can place him here. I think. Can I configure the front? No. Okay, we probably, in that case, might want to spin him around at the very least. So I'll place him this way, because he might want water. It looks like he might want water. So we'll do water, and we'll do output on the right. That should be good. Oh, man, I don't have access to my system. Hey, wait, hold up. we might be able to tackle another issue, but then the issue will cause more power use. I wanted to give myself an infinite dimension booster card thing. Man, this episode's gone horrifically, just instantly from the get-go. What do I need? I need pipes. Let's grab pipes. We've got the wrench, so we should be good. Let's jump back in here. We are going to have to craft some upgrades. We'll do that once we at least have this thing hooked up. Water, there we go. Not you. You should not be water. You better not have put any in there. Of course you did. Oh, God, that's... I'll probably regret that at some point. It's fine. So this guy's filling up with water. Beautiful. We obviously want the output to be output. The next thing we want, though, is we want to make sure that it keeps the melon in it. Now, we could manually do that. To be honest... yeah, we could manually do that. Or we could use an upgrade. So we'll head back here. We'll search at thermal, see what we have within here. Nothing really. I mean, we'll probably bring 2 of these, I would imagine. 1, 2, grab that. Maybe one of these components, sure. But the other thing we want, if we cycle through here, is I believe not the catalytic reclamation, but the cyclical processing. Products may be transferred to input on process completion. We do not have a lot of this stuff. Let's go ahead and add all these recipes. There is quite a bit to unpack here. So, of course I didn't bookmark it. At thermal, it is going to be this guy here. So, what do we need? Well, first of all, let's bookmark this because we might make a few of them. The next up is going to be the redstone servo. That's a quick and easy one to grab. Next up is going to be, I guess, silver plates. We're probably going to do these in the multi-servo press. So that's an easy recipe. We'll go back here. Next will be the Constantin plates. These will be the exact same thing. Chuck them in there. And that should be good. Don't know if I pronounced any of that right, but hey, we'll find out eventually. Chuck that stuff in there. The rest of these recipes in here. Did I even hook up? Have I finished hooking this up? Our system here? Maybe. We can give it a temporary check. It might not have the power to function, but we can search rose quartz, and I think I can order a polished one. And it might actually do this. Let's see. Okay, the answer is no. I might not have linked this guy up, though. No, I did. Okay, that's a problem. Rose quartz should be extracted on channel 5 into the system, right? It makes that sound, trust me. Then over here, oh no, I didn't hook this guy up. Okay, we did one step, we didn't do the full step. So there we go. Yep, rose quartz in there. It's slow, it's out of power already, but you get the idea, okay? We're trying to fix the power. It's coming. So, what did I do? I did nothing. Hold on. we need to craft the actual thing that we were, trying to craft. At thermal, this guy, order one. Thank you. Shouldn't take too long. The main thing we might be waiting on is this guy, but he's pretty fast, to be completely honest with you. Like, yeah, he's good. He's a good little fella. We'll wait for our processing. Come on. Alrighty, he is done. So we should now be able to hop back in here and pretty much do everything we want. I keep shift right-clicking. I need to not do that. Okay, so this guy. First of all, I'll show you what happens. If we put a melon seed in here, I guess I should chuck the upgrades into. Actually, we already had some upgrades. He'll process, relatively fast. I think faster than this guy, maybe. He will create melons, but he'll also spit out the seeds. We don't want that to happen. So I'm going to place in this upgrade, the cyclical processing. We'll put the melon seed back in. We'll watch, we'll wait, and we'll see what happens. Because I think it should just stay right in that input slot. You ready? Magically, yeah, it just spits out the melon, and it just keeps doing its thing. Beautiful. Now, I think as well, if we actually search for the Phyto, this guy here, we can give him Phyto Grow, this stuff here. And it will give all these modifiers. So the primary modifier, the auxiliary, less energy, use chance, that sort of stuff. That's pretty cool. The problem is whether we have that stuff automated. And I know it's not the focus of this episode, but hey, it would solve a few of our problems. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I had like the hiccups and stuff. I also apologize. If I sound weird, there's a chance that I'm getting sick. I'm really hoping I'm not, but it's highly likely. Quite a few people around me have been sick, so I'm hoping I'm not, but I probably am. Should we do appetite? How much appetite do we have? I don't even know if that's how you pronounce the stuff. I think it's in the other... we should be able to see it through here. We have 32. That doesn't seem like a lot. You know what though? We have bones, don't we? Yeah, we've got plenty of bones. So let's do the recipe that mainly used bones. We could also, just on the record, we could use just what do you call it? Bone meal. Hopefully I didn't crash just then. No, we might be good. Yep. We could use bone meal. It's a little bit, you know, it's not bad. it's not bad. You could also use compost. I don't know, either or. So all of these, except this one uses slag. We probably don't really care about that too much. We're probably gonna do this recipe here, I would imagine. I guess that's the play. The problem is we don't have like this stuff automated, right? Like, do we have a bunch of this stuff? We've got 12. You know what? Just for now, we might just do bone meal. Let's add the recipe to turn bones into bone meal. I know you can crush them or something, but do we need to? Probably not. So we'll add this recipe. That should be fine. How do we get the bones into that chest? Good question. Good question. I don't know. Not a clue. Not a clue at all. No, not a clue. I didn't think that far ahead. But I think that would solve our problem. In fact, has our problem solved? Have we, like, unintentionally solved? Ooh, that thing's gonna fill up with melons as well. I mean, it's full of biofuel. We're also getting some lag here. I genuinely don't know why. A little bit concerning. It looks like we're processing for a bit, lagging, then processing, then lagging. That's not good. That's really not good. Like, look, why is there a delay here? I'm playing single player, by the way, guys. This is a little bit sketchy, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, I don't know what to do with the melons. I'll tell you what. Let's leave this dimension. Hopefully maybe it's just that dimension causing some lag. Maybe. I'm gonna grab a trash can. I think you can add a filter to this. Yeah, filter for up to 9 items. We're gonna have it so that it just voids the melon seeds. We don't need infinite melon seeds, so that should be fine. So I'm gonna place this guy here. Open him up. Yeah, this compact dimension is a lag fest for me. I'm going to whitelist. So we'll click that. Hopefully it changes. Yep, there we go. It takes a little time. We're gonna put in our melon seeds. There we go. Sure, beautiful. Open this guy up. Set the top to be output and do auto output enabled. There we go. So now those seeds are just going to be voided. The rest of our melons will get crushed and it should fill up this. We can have a look at what we're dealing with at the moment. This guy has no backlog. This guy down here actually does have a backlog already. Awesome. Nice. Yeah, looking pretty good. Okay. Wonderful. That should keep our power up and running, which should actually pump this guy full of some more power. I guess once it's ready. Okay, yeah, so this guy's completely full, which means he can produce 72,000 RF per tick, believe it or not. That's what it says there. I believe that's what it says there. Now, in terms of how much this is getting, it's possible the pipe can't move enough. I'm pretty sure the pipe can, though. These universal cables, they can move, yeah, they can use like million RF per tick. We're just using like 1,000 RF per tick at the moment. So this should be plenty. Whether this can accept it looks like it can only accept 40 RF per tick. That could be the problem, I guess. This guy's filling up the flux network. He's fine. He's getting a crazy amount currently. That's fine. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, I really don't know, to be completely honest with you. Not sure what to do here. Alright, you know what? I'll tell you what we could do. I could search Ender Cell, right? And we could just upgrade it. So at the moment we have Blazing, which is 40,000 RF per tick. If we upgrade it to Niotic, we get 100,000. That's pretty good. What we'll need for this guy mainly, I mean, we'll add these recipes, sure, why not? But the main thing is this Niotic crystal, which is going to be a diamond in the Energizer. Now, that should literally be as simple as chucking it in there, which I think is pretty cool. We've got it right at our base. I should now be able to actually just order this guy as it is. Click start. If we want, we can come over here and have a look at how slow this will be. Here it is. The laser, can it reach it from there? Oh, it actually is. Yeah, look at this guy. He charges, honestly, relatively quickly with a single blazing rod all the way over there. But he's doing his job. Nice. Looks like we're going to have our upgraded cell. We'll come over here and slap him in. I think the ender gates, I think they're all linked up. I don't think I'll have to replace all my ender gates, but I'll tell you what. We're probably going to find out. So we'll pick up the ender cell. We'll place down this ender cell. And yeah, we've still got the same energy cell within. We just have some extra channels unlocked. and obviously the higher rate. Now, I'm a little bit confused because, oh, you know what I think the issue is? No, that doesn't really make sense. I feel like this is getting all the scraps. You know what I mean? Like this guy's getting all the power, and then this guy's getting scraps. So I think potentially we need to wait for this guy to fill up completely, which to be fair, he's pretty much full. And then I think this guy will get a lot more RF per tick. I think that was the issue, to be completely honest. Probably because of just the way that we've lined this up. Like I imagine if I wrench that, it'd be fine. But once again, it's almost full. I'll stay here AFK until it's done. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everything either side and in between. Boom. Yep, now we're getting 100,000 RF per tick. Surprisingly, it's not actually filling up our system yet, which means we might potentially need more than 100,000 RF per tick coming in here. Which is a little bit surprising. This guy's only taking like a little bit at a time. I'm very surprised with how much this guy's allegedly sending through our system. I'm not entirely sure what's eating it all. Like, this should be filling up to 10 mil. I'll tell you what. We'll, well, I guess we'll upgrade him again. I mean, why not, right? When in Rome, upgrade your endocell. And yeah, I think that's how this works. So the next tier would obviously be the Spirited. So we'll chuck it in here. These will be like the last one, but with an emerald instead. This would take it to 400,000 RF per tick, which is pretty good, to be honest. So we'll open this guy up. I don't know how long it's going to take to craft these things because I think they're a little bit more expensive, but once again, we'll see. I'll order them. We'll run over here and have a little look. What are we looking at? I mean, it's slower, but it's still pretty fast. I remember these taking an incredibly long time. I imagine that's for this guy. How much do these cost? 20 million RF to charge. These emerald ones we're currently waiting on are 1 million. Although, as crazy as that sounds, oh yeah, these will take a long time. You get 16 of them for doing one recipe, and we've only got one blazing cell. So I feel like, yeah, that maybe they like changed how these work or something, but yeah, that's way easier. Okay. Oh, by the way, it's full already, but we already have one of these, so you know, I'll do it. I'll switch it out. So there we go. This guy should be plenty good. And if we wanted to, we could do these different channels. Do we want to? Like, my only issue currently would be the fact that I can't name the channels, or at least I can't see a way to name them, because that'd be nice. If I could click on this and it says like farm, or it says like compact machine or something, like that could be helpful. I suppose I could just place multiple and keep them locked on the channel, but this is a really neat feature. I wish I used it more. I say as I actively avoid using it. Okay, wonderful. So that's hooked up. We can now order rose quartz. That's what we just did. We can order rose quartz. Realistically though, I should be picking this up and actually upgrading this because I think that's what I was attempting to do, right? Wasn't that the whole thing? Didn't I order a bunch of... What's going on here? Ah, you know what? You know what's going on? This thing broke again. Sorry. There we go. It's gonna fill up with stuff until it's done. Yeah, okay. Okay, we might be good now. Let's see. Yep, here we go. So we can at least upgrade this guy to advanced. We can upgrade him to elite, and then we can upgrade him to ultimate. And then hopefully this enriching factory will be able to, you know, take care of most of it. Let's reconfigure the side to be input output, and that should be good. I know I could do the tiers instead, but no, that'll do the trick. So now we can order the things that we wanted. So, can we now craft everything? That is the question. So, for the crushing wheel, if we finally get started on this halfway through the episode, I'm sorry, we'll need 21 of them. So if we search mechanical crafter, click this, search, was it 21 or did I completely misread that? We'll order 21 anyway. It is 21, beautiful. They shouldn't take too long. We can open this up to see what we're, I guess, waiting on. It looks like we're waiting on the polished quartz, but I thought that would be, I guess I didn't put any speed upgrades, did I? That'll probably, yeah, that'll probably be needed. let me maybe do that. Is that what we're doing with? Oh, actually, I forgot to put, yeah, that'd probably help as well, wouldn't it? Oh my god. At mechanism, energy, speed, let's chuck them all in. Boom, boom. There we go. This guy should be happy. He should be able to do it now. By the way, we'll probably edit all these patterns to use the enriching factory at some point, because there's quite a lot of benefits we have to make there. At create, where do we have them? 21 mechanical crafters. Beautiful. So, what do we do with these? Well, they're going to be placed somewhere and they're going to craft things, believe it or not. The question is where? The question is, what is the floor of them going to look like? And yeah, so I'm thinking we're probably going to get more of these andesite casings. So I'll order like another stack of those for building, building on top of. You know what? We could probably do brass. To be honest, I think brass would look quite nice. So we'll order those too. This guy's got a lot of work ahead of him. I'll tell you that much. I'm wondering. They break pretty fast. I was saying, like, do you reckon if I upgrade the breaker, it'll be like infinitely faster? Let's see. I can't help myself. Hold on. What does this guy have? He's got 3 filters there. I'll leave it for now. I'm making a mess. Okay, so the crafter. To be honest, the crafter isn't quite nice to look at, so I could have it like slapped on the side of the wall here. Do we reckon that's pretty cool? I reckon it's not the worst idea we've ever had. We've had some pretty bad ones. So we'll slap it down here. Now listen, hopefully I don't build whatever I was building over the head the last episode. Now for these wheels, you do sort of like a wheel shape. So 1, 2, oh, here's the other thing. When you place them, they sort of face a direction. Now I think you can use a wrench to sort of set where you want them to aim, or you can just click where you want them to aim from the get-go, right? So I probably want them to go into a chest. Realistically, we'll probably have the chest face up. So I guess this is fine. So I'm going to place them. I'll place where I want them to go, right? So I think that 3 in the middle, and then I think that, but like up, right? I think that's how this works. And so now what I can do is I can place all of the, oh, not like that. But I think I can place them, how do I place them? Do I just do that? Oh, there we go. Just place them like this. So just right click them on, you don't have to crouch. And they'll all go where they need to go. Like so. Boom. Boom. And so all those arrows should meet up into the middle and then go up, and they should craft. We could have them meet in the middle. I think we'll just spit on the ground, which to be honest, we could just have like a magnet pick up. So not the worst idea we've ever had. In fact, you know what? Not a bad idea at all. So I guess I'll do this. I don't know what'll happen there. Do you reckon it? I don't know if this will even work. I'll tell you what. One way to find out, right? Now the question is, for one, do I build a frame around this? Probably. And for 2, do we automate it? I mean, I feel like we do, right? I feel like we do. The question is, how difficult is that going to be? Let's hold W on this and see if they give us like, not on the crushing wheel, sorry, on the crafters. Let's see if they give us an example of some easy automation. Oh, by the way, it says for a valid setup, all paths have to converge onto one exit at any side. So it will have to be on a side. So I guess we will actually spin this back around and send it back up to the top. There we go. Okay, let's go back and ponder. Yep, that's fine. They'll need some rotational force. Yep, we'll hook that up. Right click to put items in manually. Yep, okay, understood. Once they're in, it will begin. For recipes not fully occupying the crafter setup, the star can be forced using a redstone pulse. Cool. So that would allow us to like fill up the corners or something. We'll go to the next scene. This one is connecting the inventories. They can be inserted automatically. Yep. Okay. We're doing a learning course together, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what's this? Using the wrench at their backs, mechanical crafter inputs can be combined. Ooh, very interesting. Okay. So if you do this, all of them will fill up with the planks, I would imagine. Very interesting. Yeah, look at this. Okay. Interesting. We might be able to make use of this. Let's jump to the next scene. Some recipes will require additional crafters to bridge gaps in the path. Yeah, like a bucket. Gotcha. Using slot covers, they can be set to act as an empty slot in the arrangement. Okay, that's cool. And then yeah, it'll just slide across. Yep, makes a bucket. Wonderful. Yep, I'm following. I've gotcha. Yep. Okay, so that's sort of all we've got at the moment. The question is, could we somehow, just by sending in items... Oh, you know what? I think we really could. Oh, hold on. What's the recipe look like again? Yeah, it's all the same here. So we can connect all of these. We might be able to connect these. I don't know. This middle part might be the tricky part. But I think we can... We might be able to get away with this. Do I rip a hole in the back here to get in? I mean, I sort of need to, right? So how's this gonna look? Do I connect it up with that little hole that we have over there? Probably not. Ugh, yeah, this is gonna be ugly. I don't know how to make what I'm about to do not ugly, so you're just gonna have to bear with me while we power through it, I guess. Oh, by the way, I haven't said yet. I'm using complementary shaders. They're quite beautiful. I use them quite a bit. I like them. Alright, so we're back here. What do we want to do? Well, for starters, I think I want to link up every single one of these outsides to all be the same slot for receiving that andesite or whatever it is that's going in the outskirts. So that right there should do it. All of it should go in there. Now the problem is connecting these middle bits. We only want like metal in the middle or a stone in the middle or whatever it was. Yeah, we only want like diorite in the middle or just, I don't know, some sort of stone in the middle. I don't know if there's a loophole to getting around it, apart from just like separate pipes for everything. Yeah, because like obviously if I connect these ones in the middle, I don't think it'll do it unless no, it won't do it. It won't. I mean, it looks beautiful, but it won't do it, sadly. So we'll break this again. That's fine. Now in the past, what I've done is I've actually set up integrated dynamics because with the item exporters, right? You can slap them on the back of all of these crafters and you can put a filter in there. You can put a variable card filter in. Very easy. It's very easy to do, but it's sort of like, I don't know. It's a little bit single use, which I guess this will be anyway. But anyway, I'll show it off this way because a little bit, I don't know, fun. I've never done it this way before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect all of these like this, but obviously I'm going to disconnect the middle here. Now, pipes does allege to have filter destinations, right? You can filter where something will end up. I don't know how to use it. I've tried to use it many times. I've tried to follow what it says, and it didn't work. And then the comments didn't tell me how it's meant to work. So, I mean, we could try it again. Should I try it again just to learn? Like maybe it works. I reckon we should. It's a learning opportunity here. So I'll tell you what. We'll bring this out. We'll place a chest here. So we'll grab a chest. This place needs to be way bigger. Okay. So we've got a chest. To be honest, you know what? Let's not be incredibly dumb about this. In fact, how dumb can we be? Let's just bring it down here, right? We'll disconnect this so it's not connected. That should be fine. And we'll just place it here, just so it's like a little bit neater, right? And we can wall this off or something. So this guy's going to be an output. I'm going to want to put a pipe upgrade in. So we'll upgrade all this stuff. I don't have a diamond. We don't have all the diamonds we need. That's a problem. Not enough room or no usable storage on top or below. I'll be honest, it looks usable. I'll be completely honest with you. Looks pretty usable. I have a feeling though if I take this out, it will start up again. Huh. It's not really happy with me, is it? Okay, that's fine. All we need to do is add some better storage for this stuff. So fluorite and dimensional shards. We have dimensional shards there. I'm going to have to make a storage for it. And the fluorite, it looks like we don't even have a storage for, so I guess I could slap it in there. Yeah, we don't have a storage for it? It really doesn't look like it, right? Fluorite. I don't think so. So I'm just going to slap it there anyway. Boom. There we go. Let's see. It's already full. Okay. We'll grab some drawer upgrades. That should be fine. So at functional storage, I believe it's called. We're going to want this stuff. Realistically, should be automated. Most definitely. We can automate pretty much every step of it. We'll make sure that we've got our auto copper blocks as well. And we'll get, order, all of this stuff. We might not get the diamond one done. Like just a little heads up in case you were thinking we might be making that thing. That's that thing full. We can at least get the gold. Let's get, I don't know, 4 of them. Okay. Let's get 2 of them. What do we... planks. But we've got spruce. Why are you doing this? Alright, for some reason, this oak drawer recipe is alleging that it needs the wrong type of wood. So I'm going to try to update it. See if that somehow fixes it. Although I'll be honest, it's not looking too good. All right, I'm gonna update this to specifically use spruce, which I've just ordered 1,000 of. So we'll chuck this in. Spruce drawer 1 by 1. There we go. I guess, yeah, maybe it's a different type of drawer that we're crafting here, as opposed to just an oak drawer, which might actually break everything. We'll see. so for starters, we should be able to make that. But can I now order like 4 of these? Yeah, okay, yeah, it's happy to do it. There we go. Okay, 4 of these, wonderful. Let's jump back in here. Quickly set this stuff up. Maybe we can get this crushing wheel today. So for starters, this guy here, I'll chuck in 2 of these guys. This should now store a lot more, hopefully. And then we also want to do it in this guy, if I can figure out how to open it. There we go. I think you gotta hit the rim of it. There we go. 2 storage upgrades. He should also store a lot more, I guess, once it gets to it. What does this increase it by the way? Like, is it a crazy amount? Yeah, it's multiplying the storage by 16. This should store 16 times 512. Or actually, I think it's 32 times 512. So it might be good. Realistically, we can probably order a few more. Yeah, why not? Now, realistically, we should put void upgrades in here as well. Like, if you're playing on a server, chuck in a void upgrade, because this stuff can get a bit laggy. In fact, it might be why we've had a little bit of lag. I mean, it potentially adds up. But this should be good. Obviously, we've got enough room here. The issue now isn't the room. The issue is that I need to start it up again. So is there, can I get it to like continue as opposed to reset? Like, if I flick this off and back on, is that going to jumpstart it? No. I'll just click reset. It might have to like go through all the spots that it's missed, which is what it looks like it might be doing at the moment. But I guess she'll be fine. Yeah, look at this big hole. Okay. So we'll leave that. We'll hope we get diamonds. In the meantime, what were we even doing? Not a clue, to be honest. Not a clue. But yeah, we needed diamonds. Okay. All right, so I just realized something that we might be able to do. I just realized that we're currently fortune mining this stuff. I could turn it into a silk touch quarry instead, and we'll see if this works. We might be able to duplicate the ores better than we can currently fortune them, right? So for starters, if we were to chuck them into, say, a crushing wheel, oh, we get a few more. If we put them in the enrichment chamber, what, we get 2? I don't know, you probably duplicate it somewhere else as well. But the main thing I'm thinking of is our crusher guy. You know, the guy we got. He does all the crushing and stuff. Can I turn on the jetpack? Will that go faster? A little bit. All right, so yeah, underneath here, we've actually got a little buddy. Currently, we've got 1 diamond. If I chuck him this, I think I need to place it on here. We'll see if he even picks it up. Is he going to pick that up? Come on, buddy. Here. Here, here, do it. No, he just threw it on the ground. He could not care less what I'd just given to him. In fact, I just broke something. All right, well, I guess the answer is just no. So I guess we don't have to worry about that. But, you know, it was worth a try. We've probably tried it before already. 10 diamonds? Awesome. Okay, so the thing I needed, but hopefully we can use those diamonds for it, is actually one of these advanced upgrades. And we might as well. Let's take it to an ultimate upgrade. While we're here, let's craft our filter destination tools. So that's going to be stone button, glass pane, that sort of fun stuff. And we'll fly over here and we'll see if we can get it working. Well, once again, I've never really had it work. So inside here, we'll chuck in our upgrade. One thing I'm going to want is stone. Now, I think we can just use any type of stone. I don't necessarily think we can use cobblestone. But if we click on here, in the middle, yeah, it just says stone. It can use stone. Okay? It can use forge stone. So what I'm going to do is I think I shift right click on the block I want to go to. I never know whether it's the... Okay, I guess it's the block, not the pipe. So we've got that destination set, right? So if I open this up and we click add... in fact, if we click cancel, I think I can just shift click in stone and it places it there on the whitelist. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to click edit. Destination tool. I'm going to input that destination and I'm going to click submit. So, hey, it says it's going to put it in the mechanical crafter facing east. I mean, that looks pretty good. I'll change this to be furthest first. The reason I'm doing that is, oh, well, actually, no, you know what? I can probably have him set to be nearest first because the closest inventory is this crafter here. And it shouldn't, I don't think it should place it there because I've got it set as a whitelist to only place it in that spot. So currently it's empty. Let's see what it does, just as it is without doing anything else. Stone goes in, stone comes out, and it places it right at the bottom. That's the part that I'm a little bit annoyed about is because quite clearly, I've got it set as a whitelist to go into that spot. If I set it to a blacklist and we do the same thing, it actually just doesn't let the stone in. But like I would have thought that it, like the whitelist includes the destination, but I guess it doesn't. Yeah. Okay. So I mean that's fine. What if though? What if I also add this, and I collect this destination, right? We edit it, and we set these as inverted, and I click submit. Not that, sorry. I made a mistake. Remove. I need to go here, edit, place this destination there, invert it, so this specific one's a blacklist. So now it is blacklisted the one at Y71, but it's whitelisted up there. So, in theory again, if we chuck in the stone, it shouldn't go into that bottom slot. And hey, it didn't. Okay. Beautiful. Honestly, that's genuinely what we want. So I guess we can do that. As you can see though, a little bit messy of a setup, I guess, having to do this for every single one. I'm like trying to see, is there like an extra little step that we could do to speed this up? Sadly, I don't think there is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's a reason why the whitelist doesn't inherently just blacklist all the other locations. Does that not seem, I don't know. I feel like that's pretty dumb. But I guess we'll go through here and I'll add in every single destination. I guess that's what we're going to do. Oh, and I've got to also set this guy to invert. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll do that. To be fair, we don't have much at the moment, but if you were doing this, like here's the thing. If you were to try to set this up on the ATM star recipe, in case you've forgotten what that looks like, it is this right here. That would not be fun. You would have to, for every single one that you whitelist, you would have to blacklist all the other ones. I mean, there has to, let me know, there has to be a better way. I refuse to believe that this is just the way it is. So do let me know, because I'd love to not do this every time. Now I know because I've got it set to nearest first, realistically I don't need to do these ones that are further away. But if I want this to be full of like a stack of stuff all the time or something like that, I don't want any issue. I don't want to give it the chance to break, right? Because I mean we just don't really want that to happen. So this guy can go there, submit. Okay, so all of these are blacklisted and all that. So this should be good. I should be able to put like a stack in and it'll only go into that middle slot. I'm pretty confident that'll work. In the meantime, am I able to just place, what's the other stuff? Is it just wood? Yeah, it's just gonna be planks. We'll see if spruce even works. But if I chuck these in, what happens? Do they just... Well, yeah, hey, there we go. Huh. Hold on. I think we see the actual solution here. I think because these destinations didn't have a filter on them at all. They were just free-for-all. Which honestly might be good. Now that I'm, now that I'm not being cynical. Yeah, you know what? I might take back the aggression I just had. I'm going to delete these. Hold on. I'm going to delete all these inverted ones I made. I'm going to add just... Well, I guess I'm still going to do this, but... I'm going to instead set the destination for these spruce ones. And I think we're good. Oh, not you. Disgusting. We're going to open him up. We're going to edit. We've obviously got whitelist. We're going to chuck that in. Submit. I think that's all I got to do. Let me do this. Alright, so as long as this works, I am very lucky because you guys would have flamed the life out of me. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I think this is good. Oh, whoa. Hold on. What are you doing there, mister? Okay, I think that was accidental. Yeah, look, because these ones are refilling instantly. That other one's not. Okay, beautiful. So let's take all this stuff out. I want to try this again. So for starters, I should just be able to, like, oh, we've ordered something. Boom. Everything goes in. And it should all go exactly where it needs to. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay. And then Do I need to add filters for the rest of this stuff? You know, actually, I don't think I... Yeah. Okay, so here's the other benefit. What I can do, right, is I can... Here, let's take this stuff out for starters. But if I can reach in here and we can connect this again, I should be able to set this single destination, because it's all linked up, we only need to set the one, as the andesite stuff. So we'll search andesite. We'll, I don't know, craft the stack. We're probably going to be using a stack of it anyway. Get that stuff crafted. Boom. Grab a little bit of this. Open this guy up. Chuck in this little piece here. Edit. Filter destination. Submit. That should now be good. Now I should be able to slap in all this stuff. You know, we could even, I don't know, keep it preloaded or something. And what we should see, in fact, it might start crafting in a second here. Actually, no, it wouldn't because of stuff. Is it andesite? Yeah, it is andesite. Planks, stone. Pretty cool, is it not? We've done it. This is it. You're witnessing it. It's doing it. Okay, so we do, however, obviously need. I wonder. Yeah, is this going to be the fastest way to do it, or is there like a better? We'll see. We'll have to watch it. We could optimize the speed. But this looks pretty good. It genuinely looks like we've done a pretty good job here. We'll grab another chest. I don't know if we're going to be setting this chest up as a whatchamacallit. I thought it was going to be invisible for a second. I don't know if we're setting this up as an entanglement or like a permanent feature. Not really sure. The design of this is going to be a bit messy because I don't really know how to like get around this area here. Maybe with slopes. Let me know how ugly this is going to look if I grab some, you know what? Might be able to get away with some polished deep slate looking through here. Like if I were to do this with that. Yeah, you know. I don't know what this achieves because it's still going to look gross over here, but it's there. I guess. I don't know what we're doing. Oh, by the way, I was going to just, you know, keep this chest here. I'm pretty sure we can make a framed chest. And I don't know about you guys, but that sounds really cool. So we're going to quickly try this guy out. I should be able to get this guy. Slap him down here. He should still work as a chest, but I can slap deep slate on him. That's okay. It's a lot uglier than I thought it was gonna be, but it's there. You know, it's doing its thing. Did I do something here or did I not? I don't think I did. I think this actually looks quite ugly. What we might be able to get away with though is like some sort of slope action here. I'll deal with this stuff probably off camera if we're being honest, because I think there's gonna be a lot of like this happening, where I place like half of this. And then half as stone or something. Alright, I don't know what I've done. It doesn't look too bad. It looked a lot worse a few seconds ago. But that happened off camera. So this guy's pretty much done. Sadly, we are going to have to hook up some rotational energy, which we might be able to like slap in here. So I guess we'll rip this up and we'll see if we can do that. So inside here is going to be some sort of cogwheel. So if we search cogwheel, we can grab some small ones. We can probably get away with making, I guess, 36 big ones. These big ones, if we wanted to, would be here. Which, I mean, it would work, but it might look a little bit weird going into these, like, bits here. So, instead, I guess we'll place a small one, because that sort of works a bit better. Realistically, we can slap this guy in with a casing as well. Probably like a brass casing, right? It actually kind of looks a little bit worse like that, I think. Because it's sort of... It blends in too much. If anything, I guess we'll just grab some of these. Maybe. We'll see what happens. But I reckon we do like that. We grab this guy. Maybe even slap it around like that. Like, because that, you know, that looks fun. We'll probably... to be honest, I think we can attach it here. Like, I'll be honest. I think we can get away with it. So, I say we try. So I'm gonna grab some more shafts. We're probably gonna wanna craft a few of these, so we'll let that craft. Should be quick. Boom, grab that. So this thing I'm gonna break. This will be a shaft. We should be able to encase that. So that, you know, looks somewhat okay. We'll bring this over here. Slap it down here. If we want to, we could do this, I guess. To be honest though, I don't know how this works with mechanical belts, which I actually want to slap on here. Now, obviously, these two water wheels, I don't think they'll be powerful enough to power this guy, but I think because they're still connected to this system via cogwheels that I think are actually within here, or like below here, there's cogwheels connected to it. I think it's all combined, or at least it should be, and that's my understanding. So this is going to go all the way over here, into this, I believe. Oh, and then I should just be able to attach this like this. And I mean, hey presto, it works. To be honest, we probably want some sort of support thing. Does Create, I think Create had brackets that you could get, metal brackets. I don't know how they're gonna look. A wooden bracket maybe, that might look nice. Maybe we'll grab one of those, wooden bracket. How does this look? I think it has to, well, can we like encase this? Oh, you can. And we could encase this entire thing. Oh yeah, okay. That looks better, because then I think we could definitely get away with, like, you know, some sort of thing holding this up. Like, it's definitely doable now, is what I'd say. Like, if we go into framed, the specific block I'm thinking of that'll probably be able to, you know, redeem this sort of stuff are these like slope panels that you can get. These things are pretty crazy. I don't know how to get them. Not a clue. There's like a mysterious little path you have to follow in order to unlock these things. Okay, I figured it out. Here we go. So I think I could, oh god, okay. I might have to experiment with this one a little bit. But yeah, like I think that would look pretty good. And then that's when you get the little slope, which is one of these. Maybe this little frame slope. I think this will do it. I think I've got it. I think I do. Oh, this. You get the slope slab, and you slap this guy vertically. So I'm probably gonna have to transform this. Yeah, beautiful. Nice. That slaps in there. And then I guess it's up to us what we build it out of. But I could just do that. Yeah. I mean, you know, it works. Let me know what I should do instead, because that does look pretty ugly. A bunch of this stuff can get sorted away. There we go. So this whole thing currently I thought would be hooked up, although this cogwheel does not appear to be cooperating in the slightest, which I thought it would be. So, you know what? It won't look too ugly. Let's pick this stuff up. That could actually probably have stayed. Let's instead wrench this. Let's disconnect this, place the shaft, and then replace the casings, which, by the way, it looks like it's not actually using up the casings, which I didn't realize. Yeah, it's just a visual thing. Okay, there we go. Now this is connected. We'll still do it like this, because why not? Slap this guy here. I think this might look a little bit better as well than what we just had it set up as. Alright, so we're overstressed. I think, to be honest, it's probably going a bit too fast now, so we might have to sort that out, but we'll quickly place this so it looks nice. How's that? I think this actually looks genuinely quite nice. But yeah, this guy, in terms of the stress he's using, I thought we had goggles on, but I guess we don't. Goggles, grab these out, open up this. Oh, let's see if maybe this mod adds the crafting together. Nope, okay. It was worth a try. I guess we'll just swap these out. So these are each using 128 stress units, which if you times that by 21, it actually adds up to big number. We don't need it to be that fast, which is part of why it's using that much stress. So we can slow it down. To do that, realistically, this actually does slow it down already. We have a large cogwheel going into a small cogwheel. That does part of the work for us. We just want to do that again. So what we're going to do is rip this apart again. We're probably going to slap a small cogwheel on here, and then we'll slap it onto a... actually, you know what? We actually want it the other way around, because it's going this way, yeah. Sorry, this is actually speeding things up. Sadly, which is not always a sad thing, but apparently it is today. So let's disconnect this, place a large cogwheel behind here. We can reattach this to, you know, tidy it up. Maybe we'll break that as well, tidy this up. But we want small cogwheels feeding into large cogwheels here in order to really get away with slowing things down here. So this should be good enough. I might need to... Oh god, I'm getting rid of all this stuff that I'm like actively using. We want to attach this, then we can case it up, and that seems to work. Oh, no, I actually take that back. This needs to remain as it is. Mechanical belts, mechanical belts. Okay, look, already it's working. Here's what it looks like when it is working. Now, in order for the craft to finish, everything has to meet up to the same slot. So, like, as you can see, this part here is going to take a while because it's going to go all the way to the top. You could speed that up by, like, having a more efficient route to get there. I don't think it necessarily matters. Like, we could send everything just keep going up instead of towards the middle so early, which honestly might be the play. Let me bring my HUD back and wrench this. So what I'm suggesting is we just send everything up, right? We send, oh god, why is it, okay, I've probably broken something, it's fine. Let's just keep it going. Send everything up, everything up, yeah, like this. And then once it meets the middle there, that's when we, combine everything. I think that might be best, potentially. This whole thing just pretty much broke, by the way. I very much just, like, messed it up. There we go. Okay. I somehow right-clicked the middle and reset it all, I guess. Or maybe it coincidentally broke. But this should be good. If we want to do another test run, to make sure that it works, and to maybe even see if it goes any faster, we can chuck this on. Did anyone time the last one? Well, you can time this one, I guess. Does it feel faster? I mean, it's still got to go up regardless. But maybe... I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't think it's any faster. But anyhow, I think we're actually getting a bunch of crushing wheels, if I can figure out what I'm doing. Yeah, so the crushing wheels, these guys are going in here. So we've currently got 4, which is pretty good. In terms of setting them up, this episode is already over an hour long, so we're probably going to wrap it up pretty much like right now. But before we do that, let me make sure that I've cased this stuff up. I would say pretty good. So this is going to be crafting mechanical crafters. We had to do stuff with power. We got a little bit sidetracked. But hey, this works pretty well. This is, you know what? Actually, I take that back. Let's finish this off properly. And by properly, I mean we haven't even set up automation for it. Like we've just placed it. Like the items go in automatically, but the items don't get there automatically, and they don't come out automatically, which I would honestly probably prefer it to do. So let's go ahead and grab entangled blocks. Grab one of these, craft one of these. We'll probably have to auto-craft some of them as well at some point. So what I'm going to do is this guy's obviously going to be the output. So we'll come over here. Realistically, we should be stacking these, which I might actually do. This guy's just set up normally, so let's pick you up. Let's pick you up. I'm going to place you here and have the importer there. Because this stuff, these two right here, like so the one here and below, are actually for this setup, going in and out. So it makes sense to put it like this. And we'll do the same thing here. So this guy will be the output at the top. So that's going to have an importer. Apparently we don't have these auto-crafted. Once again, I should probably go do that, but we're strapped for time. Next, we're obviously going to want the crafter. So we'll grab this guy, slap him down. I know you can wrench them. You know, it probably actually is faster to just wrench it. Wrench, boom. There we go. Okay, perfect. So this is pretty good. Did I have the pattern on me? No, apparently I don't. I'll have to go grab one of those. We're going to grab our crushing wheel pattern. Here we go. We're not going to be able to get away with placing it in automatically. So instead, we're going to have to do it manually bit by bit. So what that's going to mean is the crushing wheel is going to take how many of these? One. Well, actually, you know what? No. I was going to say we could look it up. 1, 2, 3. Actually, realistically, what? We've got 21. We know 5 of them aren't, so we'll, you know, meet in the middle, do a little bit of math. Oh, by the way, you want it to be processing. So I think what we want, and we'll just slap this stuff in and change the numbers in a second. I think we want 16 of this stuff, right? We want 4 of this, and we want 1 of these. And that should be the pattern. And the output, sorry, is going to be crushing wheels. So let's search crushing wheels. We've got 2 of them here. We're going to get 2 as an output. So there we go. Place that right there. This pattern, of course, will go over into the crusher over in this spot. And then we'll quickly do like a little test. And we'll let bygones be bygones. So, for starters, currently this guy's empty. Currently in our system we have 4 crushing wheels. I will order 1, please. Let's watch. I didn't actually hook up this guy to be automated, so let's maybe, you know, that could help. Let's go, boom, there we go. Okay, magically it should work now. Yep, everything's already in there, very fast. Beautiful. The actual crafting of it's not that fast, but it doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be. I think this is pretty good. The outside design could definitely change. I am a fan of the encasing of all of our stuff. I think that's working somewhat nicely. I'm definitely liking it. Sometimes it can be overkill, but I think it works pretty nicely. So yeah, that should work. We've got 6. Beautiful. Nice. Crushing wheels. Automated. Bingo. Bango. What we might do is order another one. We're not going to use all these, I don't think. But for a thumbnail, it's probably going to look pretty nice. So we'll do that. Maybe we'll get this angle and we'll probably flip it. This might be a flip thumbnail. So if the thumbnail looks a little bit weird, it's because it's flipped. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Maybe you learned something. Maybe I don't know what you're learning. Hopefully you enjoyed it though, at the very least. Maybe you had some fun. We're almost at this point. We're almost up to using this beautiful structure. What we're gonna be doing next episode, most likely. So sorry if you're not liking the create stuff. We're sort of jumped in pretty heavily at the moment. We'll probably do crushing wheel setup that goes directly into this, perhaps. We might keep it separate so that we can automate specifically crushing wheel recipes and then have this automation separately, just because like these crushing wheels can do a lot, so we might as well keep it separate so that we can, you know, get whatever we happen to want whenever we want it. So yeah, I'm imagining we'll set it up like there or something. Once again, visually they're beautiful, so this is going to be a very stimulated area, I guess. Like it's visually, this is going to be quite powerful. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, I don't know, you're still enjoying yourself in this series that's already, I mean, we've already passed like the 50 episode mark, so it's like, we're in for a pretty long one, and I mean, hey, we've barely touched on stuff. By the way, the quest book updated not too long ago. This stuff's obviously the same, but like, I don't think Tinker's Construct had a page before. There's quite a few other ones that changed. Ooh, we got like the alloy stuff. There's a lot. There's genuinely a lot. I'm pretty sure this mechanism one's new as well. So like there's plenty of stuff to do. At the moment we're just still free, being free. This looks so ugly. Yeah, thank you as well for supporting me financially, whether that's watching ads on the videos or supporting me through donations or channel memberships. You guys don't have to do that stuff, but thank you to those of you who do. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. I think this episode's done. Hopefully. Yeah. I'll tell you what, you might not be a fan of Create, but I feel like this stuff looks so beautiful. I quite like it. So yeah. All right. Goodbye.